Hello guys, welcome back to the channel where over the past 2 days we're talking about individually the Champions League games, but now we've got a whole massive video because it's Europa League and the Conference League, and it's the second legs of the quarterfinals. We've got to talk about all of them and how they're going to go roughly, in my opinion. Obviously this is all the talk right now. We're in the quarterfinals, we're in the end stage of stuff now, and Bilbao playing Rangers in that first one. All games kicking off at 8 o'clock in the Europa League, so it's easy to talk about them all at the same time because we're all going to kick off at the same time. But Bilbao versus Rangers, Bilbao are the better team. Bilbao can't believe they didn't get a result in that first leg. Rangers went down to 10 men, but Rangers held strong, and Rangers showed that they're not just a pushover. They're not an easy team to beat, and I think they've shown it all year they're not an easy team to beat in Europe. They are a good fight inside, but I think this in Bilbao, it might where it comes to an end. Obviously, like, it could be a big story if Rangers do win the game after being down 10 men in that first game. But I just don't think Rangers have got it. I don't think Rangers have got the team to take it to Bilbao. But I'd appreciate if they did, because I would actually really prefer a semi-final against Rangers than Bilbao. And Bilbao's a bit boring, not gonna lie. And, got some good plays and stuff like that. But I don't know. On to Eintracht Frankfurt and Tottenham, and a lot of the Spurs fans are not looking forward to this game. From what I'm gathering on social media, Spurs think they are losing this game, and can you blame them? Can you blame them? After how they played against Wolves at the weekend, you can just see Eintracht Frankfurt having a real field day. But I can also see Spurs just, getting absolutely battered by Wolves, and in the next game going, yeah, you know what, these lot, who are they? And just knocking Eintracht Frankfurt out, but then losing to Bodo Glimt in the semi-finals, because that's who I think we'll get to semi-finals as well. Alongside Spurs on that side of the draw is Bodo Glimt. They're 2-0 win the first game, and I think they're going to put up a fight against Lazio. I think it's going to be like, I don't even know, 2-2. I think this is where Lazio's journey ends. A lot of people have Lazio as the favourites to win the tournament. I never really had that. I just didn't see Lazio as a team that could go all the way in Europa League, and I think Bodo Glimt might be their stopping point, and it'd be so cool. Like a lot of people haven't spoken about this right now. A lot of people are too focused on the Champions League. Fair enough, the Champions League is a better competition, but Bodo Glimt, what a story Bodo Glimt have, by the way. If you don't know it, get to know it, because there's this Northern Norwegian club that got just looked down upon for years by other Norwegian clubs, being like, no, you're too north, like you can't be in the Eliteserien, or whatever it's called. But here they are, in a foot in the door of the semi-finals of the Europa League. Be huge for them. And then United versus Lyon as the third game, and my heart's going to be going everywhere. Apparently Onana will be starting. We should win the game. We were the better team against Lyon in Lyon. It was 2 goalkeeping errors. It should be a 2-0 win. We should be taking a 2-0 win back to Old Trafford and being comfortable with a nice win. But we're now shaky. We're very shaky. I do think we're going to win the game though, and I think we're going to get to the semi-final with little problem, very little problem. So yeah, I'm going with Bilbao, Frankfurt, Bodo Glimt and Manchester United to go through in these games. Obviously Bodo Glimt were the only team to actually win the game in the first legs. Rangers probably got a big win for themselves. Lyon saved some points for themselves at the end as well. I mean, the only dull game was the Eintracht Frankfurt and Spurs game, but I think that'll be the least dull game out of the ones that we've hit. I mean, it's going to be an exciting night of football. I'm telling you now, it's going to be an exciting night of football. Fiorentina played Kelj in the Conference League. They won the first game 2-1. You know how that story's going. Fiorentina are definitely beating Kelj. There's going to be no comeback whatsoever. Jagiellona Bialystok, JB for short, playing against Real Betis. Real Betis won the first game 2-0. You know how the story's going there. Real Betis are going through in that game. Chelsea playing against Legia Warsaw. Chelsea won that game first, 3-0. You know how that story's going. Chelsea are going to dominate Legia Warsaw and knock them out and go to semi-finals. And then Rapid Vienna and Djurgården is the most interesting one. I feel it's where Djurgården could make a comeback, but I think it is Rapid Vienna. I think Rapid Vienna are the better team. But then it comes to semi-finals, and they're the most out-of-place team left in the tournament. And that's my predictions for the night, really, guys. That's going to be the end of the video. If you like the video, see more, subscribe, because more on the channel every single day. Thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully I do catch you next time. Cheers.